The Gullby Wubby who wouldn't listen. This Gullby Wubby had a real problem. When someone would ask him something, or when someone wanted to get his attention, he just pretended he didn't hear. He would go about his own way. Well, one day something very interesting happened. His mom and dad called the whole family together. So we've got an important announcement. Gullby Wubby heard his mom and dad ask him to come, but he ignored it. And the whole family got together. And mom and dad said, "Guess what? We're going on a trip to Disneyland." And everybody started hooting and hollering, "Yay, yay, yay." But mom and dad said, "Don't tell Gullby Wubby, because he didn't bother to come and listen to what we had to say." So everybody was quiet, and Gullby Wubby heard all the yelling and screaming and said, "What's going on? What did you have to say?" And they said, "Sorry, you didn't come when we called you. We know you heard us. You didn't want to listen. So we'll tell you after we give you a test." Ooh, a test. Now, Gullby Wubby didn't really like tests. But okay, what was the test? Mom and Dad said, "You have to listen for 24 hours, and then we'll tell you what we told everybody else." So Gullby Wubby went to bed that night. He thought it over. He thought, well, if I wanted what everybody else knows, I better listen for the next 24 hours. So that night he went to sleep. And in the morning, he heard his mom calling him, "Gullby Wubby, I know you're listening. Now it's time for you to make up your bed and come on down. I'll give you 5 minutes to do this." Gullby Wubby rushed and made his bed up, come on down within 3 minutes, and said, "Look at Mom, I did it." And she says, "That's great. Now it's time for breakfast. I want you to eat all your food, wash the dishes, and when you go to school, I want you to feed Rover." Gullby Wubby thought, boy, I have to do 2 things. Eat my food, wash the dishes, and I have to feed Rover. "Yes, Mom, I heard you. I will do that." So he ate all his breakfast, he washed his dishes, and on his way to school, he fed Rover. As he was walking to school, one of his neighbors said, "Gullby Wubby, I have a question for you." Gullby Wubby thought, I better stop and listen, see what he's got to say. So the neighbor said, "Gullby Wubby, I'm wondering, when you come home today from school, can you help me? I need to have the flower bed weeded, and my back's kind of sore." Gullby Wubby thought, okay, I can do that. So off he went to school, making the promise he was going to help his neighbor. And when he got to school, his friend said, "Gullby Wubby, listen to us. We want to play a game called hide and seek. Now we want you to be the one who's going to find us. Will you do that?" And Gullby Wubby said, okay. He wanted to listen to his friends, so they played hide and seek. But when the school bell rang, it was time to go in. Gullby Wubby didn't always listen. But this time he thought to himself, I better go in right away. So he did. Then the teacher said, "Wow, Gullby Wubby, you came in just in time. Now I got something for you to do today, Gullby Wubby. Now listen carefully. I want you to do all your schoolwork, and when you go home tonight, I want you to erase the blackboard." Gullby Wubby thought, okay. So he did all his schoolwork that day, and before he went home, he said, "I remember," and he wiped the blackboard clean, and the teacher said, "Thank you for listening." And on the way home, Gullby Wubby came to his neighbor's place and said, "I'm going to help you with the flower bed." And he helped with the flower bed, and he got home. His mom and dad said, "Gullby Wubby, you're a little late. Weren't you listening to the teacher?" "Oh yeah, Mom and Dad, I just helped clean the neighbor's flower bed because he asked me this morning. I heard what he asked me, and I did it." "Oh, we're proud of you, son. Now, Gullby Wubby, you're getting near the end of the 24 hours. Now it's supper time. Now here's a hard one for you. Listen very carefully. Do not ask any of your brothers and sisters what we talked about." Oh, that was going to be tough. But from then till supper time, he never asked. And it was supper time. He ate his meal. He did everything his mom and dad asked. He listened very carefully, and his mom and dad said, "Gullby Wubby, you passed the test." And they told Gullby Wubby, "Listen, we're all going to Disneyland." And everybody was excited. Now I have a question for you. Are you listening to your parents? And also, do you listen to your school teacher? But most important of all, can you find a Bible verse that has the word listen? The end.